In the annals of crime, certain names echo through time, etching their stories into the collective consciousness. One such name is Ridouan Taghi. In the underworld of Dutch society, Ridouan Taghi's name is synonymous with fear and notoriety. A man of mystery, shrouded in the cloak of criminal enterprise, his influence stretches far and wide. His criminal footprint, deeply embedded in the soil of the Netherlands, has left an indelible mark on the nation. Taghi's most infamous crime, a chilling act of violence, shocked the nation to its core, forever altering the perception of safety within its borders. The gravity of his crimes, coupled with their audacity, cast a long and ominous shadow over Dutch society. His criminal exploits, his rise to power, and the terror he unleashed paint a picture of a man who operated outside the boundaries of law and morality. But who is Ridouan Taghi? And how did this man become one of the most feared criminals in the Netherlands? To understand the making of a criminal, we must first delve into his past. Ridouan Taghi's early years were spent in Morocco before his family relocated to the Netherlands. His upbringing in the Vensterpolder neighborhood of Amsterdam, known for its socio-economic challenges, may have been a catalyst for his future actions. Taghi was not a stranger to adversity. His father passed away when he was still a young boy, leaving his mother to raise him and his siblings single-handedly. Taghi, the second youngest of 5, quickly learned to fend for himself in this harsh environment. His teenage years were marked by petty crimes and minor run-ins with the law. A life of crime seemed almost unavoidable. Influenced by the harsh realities of his surroundings and the need to survive, Taghi began to tread a path that was far from the straight and narrow. These formative years would set the stage for a life shrouded in darkness and crime. As Taghi grew older, his criminal activities escalated in severity and audacity. Ridouan Taghi's criminal career began with petty thefts and small-time drug dealing. Yet this was just the prologue to a life of serious crime that would soon unfold. As he ventured deeper into the underworld, Taghi developed a ruthless reputation, earning him both respect and fear among his peers. His criminal activities quickly escalated, moving from minor offenses to major crimes. He turned his hand to organized crime, establishing a formidable syndicate that controlled drug trafficking routes across Europe and beyond. His operations were meticulous, well-organized, and often punctuated with shocking violence. Taghi's most notorious crime, however, was the alleged commissioning of multiple murders. These weren't random acts of violence, but calculated moves to eliminate rivals and consolidate power. The most chilling of these was the brutal murder of a lawyer representing a key witness against him. A crime that sent shockwaves through the Netherlands. But it wasn't just the scale of his crimes that struck fear into the hearts of many. It was his audacity. He operated with seeming impunity, almost as if he was untouchable. He was a ghost in the system, always one step ahead of the authorities, leaving a trail of chaos and fear in his wake. His rise to power in the criminal underworld was marked by a reign of terror. He was a man who instilled fear in his victims, his rivals, and even those who worked for him. His name became synonymous with a level of brutality and ruthlessness rarely seen in Dutch crime history. Yet, as his empire grew, so did the determination of the Dutch police to bring him to justice. His audacious crimes were not just a direct challenge to the rule of law. They were a flagrant disregard for the values that the Dutch society held dear. His crimes shook the very foundations of Dutch society, but they also set in motion a relentless pursuit of justice. The authorities were not oblivious to Taghi's reign of terror. The hunt was on. As the severity of his crimes escalated, so did the urgency to apprehend Taghi. This was no ordinary manhunt, but a complex operation to dismantle an intricate web of criminality. The Dutch police, known for their precision and tenacity, faced an uphill battle. They were dealing with a man who had not only mastered the art of deception, but had also built a fortress of loyal associates around him. The authorities had to navigate a labyrinth of false leads and dead ends, all while combating the fear instilled by Taghi's ruthless reputation. Every step forward was met with a new challenge, but the police remained undeterred. Their strategy was multi-pronged, focusing on disrupting Taghi's operations and isolating him from his network of loyalists. The breakthrough came in stages. First, they managed to infiltrate his inner circle, gaining valuable information about his operations and possible hideouts. Then, they started to dismantle his network, one associate at a time. This slowly chipped away at Taghi's defenses, leaving him increasingly exposed. However, Taghi was a master of evasion. He left no stone unturned in his quest to remain a step ahead of the law. He frequently changed his locations, used encrypted communication, and even underwent plastic surgeries to alter his appearance. But the authorities were relentless. They continued their pursuit, fueled by the determination to bring justice to Taghi's victims. The game of cat and mouse continued for years. Each time the authorities thought they had cornered Taghi, he managed to slip through their fingers. But the net was tightening. The authorities had managed to cut off his resources and weaken his influence. They had him cornered, but the final showdown was yet to come. The net was closing in, but Taghi was not ready to go down without a fight. In the underworld, alliances are as crucial as they are dangerous. This was no different for Ridouan Taghi. Surrounding himself with a cadre of loyal associates, he orchestrated a crime empire that spanned continents. Among these associates was Said Razouki, Taghi's right-hand man. Razouki played a vital role in the operation, carrying out orders and managing the day-to-day activities of their illicit trade. His loyalty, however, would falter, leading to his eventual arrest and a significant blow to Taghi's operations. Then there was Naufal Nofal Fassi, a notorious enforcer known for his brutality. Fassi's role was clear: enforce Taghi's will by any means necessary. But his violent methods drew attention, leading to his capture and subsequent testimony against Taghi. These alliances, key to Taghi's rise, would also contribute to his downfall. The same men who once protected his empire would ultimately expose its inner workings. These alliances, however, would prove to be a double-edged sword. Finally, the law caught up with Taghi. The stage was set for a courtroom battle of epic proportions. As the gavel struck, the atmosphere was electrified, each participant bracing for the grueling contest that lay ahead. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence: wiretapped conversations, surveillance footage, and eyewitness testimonies. They painted a vivid picture of a relentless criminal mastermind operating with impunity for too long. On the other side, Taghi's defense, unyielding and shrewd, questioned the validity of the evidence, raising doubts about its origins and the methods used to obtain it. They argued for the presumption of innocence, a cornerstone of our legal system. The courtroom saw moments of high drama, with unexpected revelations and heated exchanges that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. But the scales of justice were unmoving, seeking truth amidst the noise and theatrics. In the end, justice would not be denied. The gavel fell, and with it, the fate of Ridouan Taghi was sealed. In the hushed courtroom, the verdict echoed, resonating with the gravity of the crimes committed. Taghi, the notorious Dutch criminal, was found guilty of murder, drug trafficking, and leading a criminal organization. His punishment? A life sentence without parole, a sentence that echoed the severity of his actions. The reaction was immediate and widespread. The public exhaled in relief. The media buzzed with the news, and social media platforms were awash with discussions. The verdict served as both closure and a stark reminder of the heinous deeds conducted under the cloak of anonymity. The aftermath of the case had a profound impact on Dutch society. It shook the very foundations of the underworld and led to stricter laws and regulations. It served as a beacon, illuminating the path towards a safer society. Thus, the story of Ridouan Taghi serves as a stark reminder of the relentless pursuit of justice. From his early years to his downfall, the tale of Ridouan Taghi is a chilling journey into the heart of the criminal underworld. Born into hardship, Taghi's life spiraled into a maelstrom of crime, his actions leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The relentless manhunt that ensued was a testament to the tenacity of law enforcement, culminating in a breathless chase across continents. His associates, an intricate web of criminals, were an integral part of his narrative, each playing their role in this dark symphony. The long, grueling courtroom battle highlighted the complexity of bringing such a figure to justice, but ultimately the scales tipped in favor of the law. In the broader sense, Taghi's story serves as a stark reminder of the depths to which humanity can sink, but also of the resilience of our justice systems. And so, we leave you with this thought. Crime might offer a path, but it's a path that invariably leads to one destination: justice. Before we wrap up, we have a small request. If you've been captivated by the twists and turns of Ridouan Taghi's story, then we urge you to give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us delve into more intriguing narratives, shedding light on the darkest corners of our world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next journey into the unknown. We're eager to hear your thoughts on Taghi's story and any other topics you'd like us to explore, so please leave a comment below. Your insight and curiosity drive us forward. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious. As we draw to a close, we want to remind you that your engagement fuels our content. If you found Ridouan Taghi's story compelling, please give us a thumbs up. These likes help us gauge your interest and tailor our content accordingly. For more intriguing narratives like this, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel. Your subscription tells us that you value our work and motivates us to delve deeper. And remember, we're not just narrating stories here, we're sparking conversations. So we'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and insights in the comments section below. Your curiosity and thirst for knowledge inspire us. Thank you for your continued support and engagement. Until we meet again in the next video, keep that curiosity alive. Before we wrap up this intriguing narrative, we have a small request. If you found this video informative and captivating, please don't forget to hit the like button. It's a small act that significantly helps us. Want more content like this? We invite you to subscribe to our channel and join our growing community of curious minds. Your subscription goes a long way in supporting our work. More importantly, we encourage you to share your thoughts, insights, and suggestions in the comments section below. Your perspective enriches our content and fuels our conversations. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again in the next video, stay curious, stay engaged.